hope you're doing fantastic. Welcome to the Audience Growth Workshop that we are going to get rolling here in 1 second. So if you guys don't know, my name is Ruben Dreeker. I am the founder of this group here on Facebook, and I'm really excited to get this going. We give you guys new workshops and masterclasses every single month. We're actually going to be running another challenge, not this coming week, but the week afterwards. Basically, during these challenges, we actually help people make money completely for free on us, free coaching. So we're going to be running a challenge not this coming Monday, but the following Monday. And so if you are interested in that challenge and wanted to get some clients, or if you know someone, definitely invite them to the group, and we're going to be doing that challenge then. But super excited for this workshop for you guys. Hey Eunice, hope you're doing fantastic. As you guys are jumping on here, give me a wave down in the comments. And today we're going to be talking about audience growth. And so it's gonna be really fun to talk about this, because this is a topic that not a lot of people actually dive into. In fact, a lot of business coaches like myself, Anu, hope you're doing fantastic. A lot of business coaches will tell you you don't need a big audience to get to 6 figures, which is absolutely true, you don't. However, what most business coaches don't teach you is that if you never grow your following, you never grow your audience, you're slowly going to get out of actually having a business. You need to have a sustainable approach rather than just quick tactics to get to 6 figures. So Natisha, I hope you're doing fantastic. Thanks for jumping on here. So and I made a post earlier this week around this, and let me know if you guys saw that post, but basically there's people who say you need to have a massive following to have a good business, and there's people who say you can have a big business with a small following. Both of them have elements of the truth, but the truth is, this is just the absolute truth at the end of the day. To maintain, sustain, and scale up a business, you have to have a steady flow of leads and then increase that flow of leads. The only way to do that lead flow organically, if you move into paid traffic, great, you can do that with paid traffic. But the only way to do that organically is to grow your audiences, to grow the base of people that follow you. It's the only way. Any business coach that will teach you otherwise, their heads up in the cloud. And so that's why we're going to be diving into this training today, because yes, with a small following, you can get a great business, but you need to have a growth plan in order to have a sustainable and a scalable business. So let's dive into this. As you guys are jumping on here, give me a wave down in the comments. Love to know who's all watching this. Also, if you're watching the replay, go ahead and comment down below Team Replay. And you guys that are watching the replay, you can totally comment along as we're going through this, because it doesn't matter if you're on the replay or you're watching live. Comment down below, ask questions while you have them, and I'll be getting back to both of you guys, the live people and the replay people. So let's dive into this. So audience growth, number one, what is it? I mean, basically, no matter what platform you're using, if you're using Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, it's just learning how to grow the amount of views, engagement, and people that maybe have you as a friend, or people that have you as a follower on Instagram. It's just growing that base, because what happens when you grow that base is you have, on average, more people seeing your content, more people engaging with your stories, more people watching your YouTube videos. And the more right people that we have watching your stuff, engaging with it, we can start to nurture, and we can get into a sales process. So I'm actually curious, everyone watching this, take a little bit of a step now, and where are you guys trying to get most of your clients from? Are you trying to get most of your clients organically through Facebook? Is it through Instagram? I want you to comment down below, what's the platform you're using to get your clientele from? Because this is really important. One of the biggest things is always understanding, okay, my lead generation, usually we should start with 1 to 2 platforms, not more than that, not to kind of stretch ourselves too thin. So we're just starting with a couple platforms, 2 at the most. So Natisha says doing both. By both, I'm guessing you're meaning Facebook and Instagram. New says from Instagram. Because it's really good to understand, okay, what am I focusing on? Because then that's obviously where you want to grow your audience. I have quite a few people that I've worked for. Daria says Facebook so far, great. So I have people that have made 6 figures off of multiple different platforms. I have some people that just off of Facebook, some did Facebook and Instagram, some people just Instagram, some people YouTube, some people LinkedIn. Like, we have people all over the place. All of them work. Like, anyone that says, oh, Instagram's the best, or Facebook's the best, or LinkedIn's the best, you know what? They all have pros, they all have cons, they all will work. okay? And so what we want to do is we want to focus on one, maybe one that's working well for you right now, and we want to double down on it. Now, one of the things that I want to talk through today, which again, most people will not tell you about, is that you want your audience growth strategy to be quality over quantity, okay? So I want you to comment that down below, because I want that to really be retained in your head. Quality over quantity. And the reason that I'm saying this is because so many people, they focus on the wrong metrics. They focus on getting to 10,000 followers. They focus on getting like 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. They focus on all like the big numbers, but they don't worry about the quality. And I'll tell you a couple stories. I've worked with some influencers who have 50 to 70,000 followers on Instagram who are making less than other people who have 3,000 followers on Instagram. And it's because of the quality of the followers. It's because of the quality of the people who are engaging with their content. It's the same thing when maybe some of you guys have tried out paid traffic. It doesn't matter if you get 100 leads if they're all really crappy leads. I would rather get 2 leads a week that are super high quality than 100 that are really terrible. I just would. And so you want to be focusing on quality over quantity, because when you're building a business, you have to think about the key indicators in your business, and the key indicators are people that are actually going to buy into your program. And the people that are going to buy into your program, they're going to be quality people rather than quantity. So again, make sure that you comment that down below, quality over quantity. So I'm going to go into this, and what I'm going to do today is I'm mainly going to be focusing on growing your Facebook and growing your Instagram. I'm going to literally tell you every single way that you can grow those platforms organically. Like, I'm not going to hold back any punches. And at the end of the day, it's a lot more simple than a lot of us think. A lot of us think that there's these like massive secrets that if you just do the exact little secret thing, then you'll grow your Instagram by thousands and thousands. It's not the case, but I want to give you guys all the different keys that are going to be essential. So let's start with Facebook. Again, comment down below me if you are using Facebook right now to generate leads and you're wanting to grow it right now. Comment that down below right now so I kind of know who I'm talking to. Now, I'll tell you guys right now, Facebook right now is my best lead generator. Right now, I'm getting about 80% of the clientele that we get is from our Facebook organically. My Instagram is starting to rise. I'm starting to push it a little bit more for some different reasons, and I can go into those if you guys want to, but right now Facebook's kind of my main thing. And so let me know who all is using Facebook as their main thing down below in the comments. Even if you're watching the replay, comment down below. So Facebook, honestly, this is going to be like, maybe all of you guys already know this. The only way to grow your audience on Facebook is to get more people to friend request you. That's the only way. Now, how do we get people to add you as a friend or to maybe accept your friend request? Well, what we want to do is we just literally want to think, you want to sit down and think, okay, my ideal client, where are they on Facebook? Straight up, where is my ideal client on Facebook? What accounts do they follow? What personal profiles do they follow? What business pages do they follow? What Facebook groups are they in? What kind of like groups in groups there can be a couple different places. It could be groups related to their career, groups related to their health goals, groups related to their hobbies, groups related to maybe there's like a young mom's group. So you want to think, okay, where are my ideal clients? When I was an online fitness coach, I'll tell you right now, I found most of my clients through a business page. Okay, there's this big celebrity weight loss coach, and on their business page, a lot of the people that were engaging with their business page were my ideal clients, and a lot of them got as clients into my program. Facebook now, but want to push Instagram more, have lots of followers now, but very few ideal clients. Yeah, totally, man. That's how a lot of people are with Instagram. So anyways, when I was doing an online fitness coach, I found most of these people on that business page. So what did I do? I just friend requested them. I just added them as a friend. It was just as simple as that. There's not really a secret to Facebook out there. So now I find a lot of people through groups. Groups are great, but you can also find people on many different places. So Facebook, that's Facebook, to be completely honest. Now here's the key with Facebook growing your audience. Quality over quantity and consistency. Nothing sexy, just the straight up truth is if you can add 20 people a day, 5 days a week, and add those people who are ideal clients into your Facebook friend list, you build that up, you will have a great business in a couple months. It'll take a little bit of time to kind of get there, but it'll get there. Instagram, but the engagement has been horrible. Totally, Eunice, I get that. I've been trying to push Instagram as well. So let's move to Instagram now. Basically, Instagram has actually a lot of different ways to grow your follower base. So I'm gonna be completely straight with you. On Instagram, I'm gonna list out literally all the ways. I want to make sure you guys are writing notes on this, so you literally have all the different notes. So who's writing notes on this? Make sure that comment down below if you're writing notes on this. I want to see who's all doing that actually. Because Instagram, right now it has a better chance of you really going, being pushed out there for more people to follow you than Facebook. Facebook's algorithm used to be this way as well. Facebook used to be where you get tons of likes. The hashtags were more prevalent, used to be on Facebook. There used to be a lot of more ways for people to find you on Facebook. Now it's lessened because they're making the community more. But Instagram still has a lot of possibility for people to grow. So okay, we've got a bunch of people wanting to grow their Instagram. So let's go through honestly just the most basics of way. I mean, the most basic way on Instagram for people to follow you is for them to find out about your account. Now, some of the most manual kind of ways to do that is going to, again, find your ideal clients on Instagram. What accounts do they follow? Who are they commenting on? What are they checking out? And going and liking, commenting, and following their personal profile. If you do that to them, they'll get you back. Some people don't like the strategy, but guess what? It works. It just straight up works. So that's one way to grow your audience, is go find your ideal clients, like and comment, and maybe even follow them. Now you can find them through accounts, you can find them through hashtags that they're using. There's multiple different ways of doing it. Now, the other ways to grow your Instagram is, number 2, is to actually post content and use hashtags that gets out there for more people to see it. So for instance, right now with the hashtags that I'm using, I'm getting about probably just 5 to 10 new followers a week just off of the hashtags that I use. But I'm getting some good traction there. Probably 300 to 500 people view my stuff every single day from hashtags. Great. So it's not a lot, but hashtags are a way that people can find you. Now you can use hashtags. People have debated about it. I use hashtags. I use 30 of them in my comments section. That seems to be what's working best for me. And I use hashtags in my stories, which actually give me a couple followers a week as well. So that's the second way to do it, by producing content that actually through the hashtags will get you more reach. Number 3, creating content that goes viral and goes on the explore page is obviously a third way to grow on Instagram. Now, to create viral content, there's a bit of a formula for it. If you see a lot of the content on the explore page, it all kind of has a similar feel to it. So you can actually kind of game the system by creating content that does really well for that. And so the explore feed, but the explore feed is going to be only a little bit more relevant if you have a lot of engagement already on your account, okay? So if you're just starting off, it's probably not going to be the best idea to create content for that. So Amanda asked, do hashtags work for IGTV? They do not yet. I'm sure there will be a time and a place where they do, but they do not as of yet. So anyways, that's the third way of getting people to follow you and to gain a following on Instagram. Number 4, there are services and systems and bot things that will help you grow your Instagram. Basically, they do things like follow, unfollow, or they engage with a ton of people, or they view people's stories. You've probably noticed recently that one where your stories at the end of your day get a higher amount of views, and there's all these people that don't actually follow you that are watching them. That is a bot service that people are using to get their profiles viewing other people's stories so that they get followers, okay? That's a service. That's one way you can get more followers. And I have used services on my Instagram in the past. I'm not currently, but it did work for me. It did get me clients. Whatever, you can say you don't like them. People can say they do like them. That's a way to do it. So number 4, that's a way to get more followers on Instagram. Number 5, definitely collaborations. I've gained a lot of followers through doing certain collaborations. Even if you're in a similar space with someone, doing a shout out and different things like that can work really, really well. So collaborations can get you a couple followers here and there. if they're really good quality people that you're doing collaborations with, oftentimes you get good quality leads out of it. So that's another way of doing it. Number 6, the 6th way of doing it is to actually, there's services, these are more expensive services, and I probably wouldn't recommend them, but I said I'll tell you guys every single way to grow your Instagram today, so I'm going to tell you it. So there's expensive services that cost you about $1,000 to $2,000, and you'll get shout outs from massive pages that will probably grow you by like 5,000 to 10,000 people within a week. And they're all real accounts, they're not bot accounts, they're real accounts. They're not going to be very much quality, so I don't recommend it, plus it's a lot of money. But I'm just sharing all the ways to build your Instagram, so I wanted to make sure you guys got that. And so there's that way of doing it. The other ways of actually growing your audience is to boost and promote your posts. Again, you're paying money to do this, and if you put a bunch of money into it, you can get a lot of followers back. Again, these are not always quality. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not, and that's one way to do it. So now I've just shared with you like a ton of different ways to grow your Instagram. I think there's probably about 7 different ways. And so they're all great. They all work. Now, what I personally would do and to focus on for most of you guys is to do some of the ones that are a little bit more manual, but really make sure that you have a quality user following you. So I would do personally more of the finding my ideal clients, providing value to them, even following them, watching their stories, like reacting to one of their stories. And these people will more than often will come and follow my stuff and start engaging with my stuff. Even though that takes more time, it's manual, it takes a little bit of a longer time to grow your audience, I have found that the payoff is way more. And you guys, as business owners, know that the payoff is much more important than getting tons of followers. And so, basically, how many of you have learned at least one new way on how to grow your following? Comment down below if you have. Because there's a ton of different ways to grow your audience. So here's kind of the main thing I want to be getting across to you guys today is that you want to be consistently growing your audience base with quality users every single week. That's the key, because if you can at the top of your funnel, your organic funnel, have new leads coming in every single day, new people following you, seeing your content, then getting nurtured, then getting into a sales process, if you can consistently do that and they're high quality people, they're relevant people, they're ideal clients actually, your business is going to expand and the compound effect over 6 to 12 months is going to be drastic for your business. And so that's the main thing I want you guys to be focusing on right now. Now, there's more ways than even that I talked about today to grow your Instagram. So like there's engagement groups which boost your content, so more of your audience sees it, so more of the hashtag sees it. Obviously there's all these different ways. There's so many ways that people are coming up trying to grow their audience. Even I'll tell you another one, fan pages. I mean, if you have like 10 fan pages that are like all promoting to your channel, like that's another way to grow your Instagram. Like I could keep going on and on and on. People keep inventing new ways, but at the end of the day, quality, great content, using hashtags properly, doing some collaborations is going to be the best way for your business. And as you start to get to 6 figures and beyond, then we can start to playing around with boosting posts and seeing how we can grow with that, but that comes down the road. So that's the main stuff today. So I want you guys to be writing down that the stuff you should be focusing actually on is quality followers every single day, consistently. That's the main thing that's actually going to impact your business health rather than just an Instagram growth metric. And so if you guys have any questions, let's dive into questions right now. I'll stay on here for another 5 minutes, but basically that's what I wanted to go into today because I wanted to be real with you guys, share with you all the different ways that you can grow your Instagram, grow your Facebook. Like I shared all of them with you, okay? Maybe I forgot 1 or 2, but they're basically all the same, right? Trying to get in front of people in different ways, some paying, some not, some a little bit more pushy, some not. Like it's all the different ways. So what kind of questions do you guys have that I can help you with in this respect? Because yeah, I'm never gonna like hide secrets from you guys. I'm pretty open about how to build a business and how to make it all happen. But basically, those are the key ways to make it happen. So as you guys are typing down your questions, I'm sure a couple of you guys are asking some questions. As I said at the beginning, we're actually going to be running a challenge, not this coming Monday, but the Monday after that. We're going to actually be running another challenge in here. And so it's going to be really amazing. We had a lot of people make $1,000. One person actually in our last challenge made over $7,000. Crazy, crazy. I'm actually going to get a video testimonial from the guys so that you guys know I'm not BSing you. And so we're going to be running another challenge. So if you want to get in, make sure that you message me and let me know. And also invite all your friends, because the more people, the merrier. So Amanda is asking, why are you pushing Instagram now? Amanda, that's a great question. So Facebook's working really, really well for me, and I'm going to keep on utilizing it. But we want to expand into a platform where I'm not limited to 5,000 Facebook friends. So basically what we're doing is we're maintaining the work that we're doing on Facebook to really kind of keep the business level that we're at right now. But I want to grow my Instagram to start to get a little bit more, not in the influencer space, but into a space where I can actually have a ton more engagement, a ton more potential for growth. And so I think Instagram is going to slowly start taking over the business space. Their ad platform is going to get better. Their IGTV is going to get better. Like their whole platform, I think, is going to be really ramping up, especially for the niche that I'm in. That's really important, what I just said. And so that's why I'm going to be pushing Instagram a little bit more. And so it's gonna start, like, basically over the last month, we've kind of doubled our engagement on Instagram by just being consistent, doing certain kind of growing audience stuff, kind of utilizing our hashtags better. And so we're just trying to put a bit more of a focus on it as we're building up the business. So yeah, any other questions, guys? We're going to make sure, so basically we're going to be running a challenge, like I said, not this coming Monday, but the next. And then the following week after the challenge, we're going to be having a couple new master classes. And so lots of people have been voting that I do a masterclass on my loop method, which is, in my opinion, the best organic marketing strategy out there to get high ticket clients through social media. So that one's going to be game changing for a lot of people. So that one's coming up, and then we're going to have another one. I'm going to get people to vote on that second one for next month. But we have a ton of free stuff coming up. So if you ever have questions or want us to create trainings on anything, guys, we're here for you. This Facebook group is the most valuable Facebook group for you guys out there. One of the things I always tell you guys is, like, if you want to really get clients and not be confused by all the business coaches out there, just like leave all other groups, get into our group, implement all of our masterclasses, all of our workshops. If you just stick with us, we'll get you to where you want to go. But I want you to just really focus on ours, because that's going to be what's going to be best for you to not be confused. So, Amanda asked, how do you know who to delete on Facebook to friend request more, or should I push my Facebook business account instead? Yeah, so that's a great question. Once I hit 5,000 friends on Facebook, what do you do? Well, I've just learned how to, basically unfriend and unfollow the people that maybe I just realized aren't ideal clients. Maybe I realized they're just not good leads. So it takes time, to be completely honest. But so far it's been worth it for us to keep going down that road, Amanda. So yeah, perfect, guys. Well, if you do have any other questions, or you have anything else that you want to ask us, make sure that you send us a message. We're always here for you guys. We're just really excited to keep building this business with you guys. And so I do want to do just a quick shout out that our last round of Impact Accelerator, our group coaching program, launched 2 weeks ago. It's doing fantastic, and we're going to actually be launching another one October 7th. So I want to do a quick plug for that. If you guys have been looking to grow your businesses online using organic strategies, this system is, like, we teach in our Impact Accelerator. We teach the loop method. We give you guys the support, and we've been having quite a few clients get to their 10K months through there. And so if you guys want the most affordable program on the market, and we have a money-back guarantee, you can look for it coming for October 7th. If you have any questions, send me a message. But that's going to be launching October 7th. We already have a wait list. Half of the capacity that we're able to hold in the program is already half filled up. And so want to make sure that we get all you guys in who are really, really wanting to get your businesses going. So again, that's October 7th. So a lot of stuff coming up. We got challenges coming up. We got more workshops coming up. We got that Impact Accelerator coming up. A lot of fun stuff. So I can't wait to keep on helping you guys out. So have an amazing rest of your Friday. Enjoy your weekend. We'll chat with you guys later. Bye for now.